Welcome, Milton Mueller, professor from the Syracuse University. Thank you for being here today and being available for replying to some questions concerning the NSA, JCHQ's revelations. First of all, I'd like to ask whether any of the revelations or any of the debates surrounding the revelations were particularly surprising for you, whether you found any particularly shocking details into that.
I think I was most shocked by the revelations about the efforts of the NSA to attack and undermine encryption. I think the surveillance things I had kind of predicted in my book. It just seemed to me obvious that the NSA would do as much data gathering, certainly with respect to foreigners, that it could. And there had been revelations from prior whistleblowers within the NSA that had indicated that some of them were unhappy with the constitutionality of what they were doing. So the fact that they were collecting data was not so surprising, but what was really shocking, jaw-dropping, was the systematic way in which they were undermining abilities of people to secure their networks and deliberately even undermining NIST, the National Institute for Technical Standards, their encryption efforts.
So obviously this poses a number of technical challenges. Do you think that the member states of the European Union, but really every state of the world, could adopt any measures to protect themselves against this and any similar mass surveillance program?
I'm not sure what they can do. I think what they're going to do, and what some of them are already starting to do, is to try to balkanize or compartmentalize the internet into national segments. And I think that's a mistake, and I don't think it will be technically effective because, for example, if the NSA can penetrate and undermine the security of a router or a server, it really doesn't matter where it is if they have the software know-how to break into that. Similarly, so much of the infrastructure flows through fiber optic points where the NSA may either they have a direct interception point, or they are cooperating with somebody like the UK government that is willing to share information with them. I don't think that balkanization is going to be a very good strategy. And particularly when you're talking about undermining encryption, encryption is probably the strongest and best technical measure that can be used, but they may have to be using different standards of encryption than the ones that we have now that maybe the NSA already knows how to crack. We're not sure about that, but certainly I think encryption is the best mechanism for protecting not just a government, but everybody.
Thank you very much for your invaluable insight.
Thank you.